Grand Rising, this is Tina, Infinite Moon Love 1111. I hope you guys are doing wonderful today. By the way, this filter is doing me justice. I feel like I'm 20 years younger, and I can't believe I would think I'm 20 years older. But it is what it is. So I wanted to come on. I saw a beautiful message, so I'm going to tag team it, if you will. Really, and it's just been the phrase that's been coming to me lately, which has been as I walk through the shadow of death. And I'm thinking, in the last 2-3 days, I've been ruminating over this phrase because it just keeps coming to me. Even as I'm waking up, right as I'm waking, my eyes are opening barely and becoming more awake, conscious, alert. As I'm laying down from bed, I'm hearing that phrase again. So, there is a huge message in this. It's an impasse. And for many of you that are enduring it, hi, hello, my name is Tina, Infinite Moon Love 1111, a spiritual life coach, psychic, intuitive tarot oracle reader. I do go live every day, 7 p.m. You guys, I come in different wardrobes, if you will, daily, any video or live, but I am very real. So if somebody is messaging you, it is absolutely not me. I do not message. I do not go and harass, stalk, solicit, or anything to that matter. Whatever you are able or willing or want or desire, open to booking a session with me, you will find the link right here. That is my link tree 111, and always having to come to me. Therefore, we have the interaction, okay, and communication. In addition, though, to go back as I walk through the shadow of death, as I've been hearing that phrase within my heart and then within my higher self, keeps pushing this message, right? And many of you are going through what we would consider the dark night of the soul. And so if you're familiar with that a little bit at all, I'm hoping this message reaches those that it's meant to, specifically because, when we enter this dark night of the soul, it is not just when a part of us is dying within. It's not that we are departing and leaving loved ones and having to journey this new journey. And there's many perspectives on this, right? It's not that we're having to, but I have such a higher perspective on it. And I want to impose this. I want to give this beautiful idea to you guys to give some peace, some solace, because oftentimes we're telling our story, but it is on our perspective. So as you are letting go of the old version of you, you do depart from family, friends, work situations, jobs, employment, what have you. And oftentimes these different areas 222, which is giving more balance, these every energies and areas and points of life that you have experienced, whether that's through a romantic, a friendship, family, 2, 3, 4, again, here's that 9 ending. And by the way, I totally missed the part where I Googled, because I'm like, what is this phrase coming from? I know it's either a song or a Bible verse, because oftentimes I do get these downloads. And we're not going to go into religion because I've never once read the Bible. So I've picked it up, but I just haven't read it. And that is, it is what it is, okay? I am Native American, Indigenous, as well as Hispanic, Latina, whatever you want to call it. That's just who I came into this life to be. And I've experienced many spiritual aspects. I know I'm digressing a little bit, but 309 is a very synchronistic number too. Anyway, the verse that came up was Psalms 234, which again, we saw that number right here. So that is about an ending, okay? Because that totals 999. You could be seeing a lot of 333s coming up here right now. But in the aspect that we're having a dark night of the soul and we're having to go within, and we feel like we're dying inside, and we feel like we have to leave people and abandon them because we're always trying to help the outside world. This is your journey. This is your journey that you're taking. This journey that you are embarking upon, 3, 4, 5, what is that, 7, 9, 10, is a new one. That's one, okay? It's a new journey. You have ended the old and you are embarking upon the new fool's journey, which is the beginning, and that is tarot, okay? So there's a lot of correlation to this, but a lot of people don't want to see that, and that's okay. I'm not here to make people impose my perspective or understanding self-awareness onto another, but what I can do is share peace, and peace is what I give you. And I say this because it reminds me of going to the Catholic Church, and they say, give peace to your neighbor. And there is a huge remembrance on this. And so I want you to take this moment to remember that we don't leave our family and friends. We don't abandon them. What we are abandoning are aspects of ourselves. And when we can realign, because if you are interested in booking, I would love to talk to you. I would love to give you peace. I would love to help you navigate and shift that mindset, because it is a mindset. We are leaving, departing, abandoning the old version of us. Sometimes the people around us show the most of us. They are the biggest mirrors to us. And when people want to say this is not the case, they have no idea who they are yet. It's my perspective again. It's my belief. I am not judging. It is their journey. We're all on the journey, and it is only going back home into source, into oneness, okay? So when we are leaving parts of ourselves, and these are husbands, wives, children, perhaps adult children, family, sisters, siblings, mom, dad, grandparents, great friendships. It could be also places of work, management, things that just no longer align with us. It is because we're leaving aspects of our old self and embarking upon the new. Now, you can, and I don't say this in the context of your goal to heal or navigate or to journey the healing process, because it's an everyday work of art, okay? And you're going to get familiar more with yourself as you become more solo, isolated. You separate all the energies that you no longer resonate with, and you start to create and cultivate and embark upon chiseling down on your divine higher self so that you can integrate that part with yourself. I really hope this message reaches those it's meant to. And this is when we leave those aspects behind. Some of you have a lot of throat chakra too. Speaking your truth is a big thing for you. You must speak your truth. You must continue to convey the things that you are aware of, because these are innate downloads. Now, when you depart from these aspects, you are able to actually therefore see the truest version of you, the highest version of you, the God self, okay? And that is what you are integrating into your human self. Grounding this version of self into, and this is unconditional love. And therefore, if you are able to heal through this part, some of those people come back to your life, some of them don't, and that is okay. But the people that do, perhaps, are the versions of you that you have healed through. And believe me, I have lost, I have seen, I have embarked, I have gone and come back, and I also am able to observe and be the observer. And I like to say this on all my lives, you guys. I'm eating popcorn in life. I'm observing. I'm in a bubble. I'm walking around, and that bubble is just it's enclosed. Not to say I can't be touched, I can't feel or do, because I experience just as much as you. But, and I rhyme a lot, sorry. It is my nature. But I hope this message reaches you well. The dark night of the soul is an aspect of death of our old self and the people and the versions of ourselves that we accepted. And those versions no longer resonate with our higher self now. And that is the part that we feel that is leaving us. That is the hardest part at times, because my eyes crying. That is the hardest part at times, because we are so accustomed to that old self, that old version of who we knew. But that part can no longer come with the new you. The healing part, the part that is accepting of God, the part that is accepting of Christ consciousness, of a higher elevation, of the healing spark of life, okay? Your journey is your journey. It is the journey of love, to God, to Christ, to Creator, to Source, to Infinite Source. For semantics purposes, whatever you want to call it. But it lies within your heart in the biggest part. 818. I hope this message resonates. If you guys are interested in booking a session or just having clarity in your own journey, my name is Tina, Infinite Moon Love 1111, Psychic, Intuitive Tarot, Oracle Reader, Channeler. We tap in, we go in on those sessions, and I help you navigate and see specific cycles, patterns, if you cannot see those for yourself, and help you navigate out of them to give yourself more peace along your journey for the moment, okay? Namaste. I hope you have a wonderful day.